Hello everyone, this is PrussianPrince with another Total War Warhammer 2 tournament match cast. This is Fresh Recruit Tournament number 3. Losers bracket, round 3 I believe. Yes, it's round 3. And in this one, I'm playing as the High Elves against Modern Erasmus, who is playing also as the High Elves. Joining me to provide commentary is Flying Taco. Hello.
Hello.
You
How's
can
everyone doing?
hopefully good. Hopefully people are doing fine. But you know,
Yeah, I
um,
guess
yes.
yeah.
So do check out Taco's Twitch channel. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. He streamed a Warhammer 2 tournament, the Fresh Recruit. I think it was the 5th Fresh Recruit tournament, or was it the
Yeah,
4th? Yeah, it was the
fifth.
5th, yeah. So maybe he'll stream more tournaments in the future. Maybe he'll stream Ladder.
I'll
I
I'll
don't know.
stream
Okay.
the finals of a tournament I'm hosting, and then I might do more of the Herbert Walker tournaments eventually.
All right. So that's cool to hear. Anyway, back to the specific game. So again, High Elves against High Elves. For my build, well, I'm gonna go over my build first, and I have Alariel the Radiant. You can see here that for Alariel, I have the Star of Avalorn, Arcane Conduit, Shield of Thorns, Earthblood, and actually quite a few more things. Actually, the Shield of Sapphire and Shieldstone of Isha. I don't think. That's pretty expensive stuff. I don't think that I normally bring that anymore, but I don't remember. Other than that, I do have a Star Dragon as well as a Moon Dragon because I like dragons. Then we have 3 Dragon Princes, one on each flank and one in the far back, essentially. I also have a couple of Spearmen. Basically, I think it's 2 Spearmen and 1 White Lions of Crace. That's basically my build. So what does Rasmus have? Taco.
Oh well,
Yeah,
sorry, I didn't. Erasmus
that's
got the
fine.
the Fireborn. He's got Alariel as well. He's got even more stuff. Holy cow!
Yeah, is a bigger build.
He's got the Star of Averlorn, the Stave of Averlorn, Arcane Conduit, Tempest, Earthblood, Foz Protection, Shieldstone of Isha, and the Boon of Isha, and Shield of Shaffery and Life Bloom. So a lot of stuff
Yeah,
there.
that's so much
Also
stuff.
has a Star Dragon, another unit of Dragon Princes. 1, 2, 3, 4 Spearmen, Swordmaster, and 1 Sister of Averlorn. And that's everything he's got.
Okay, so before we loaded into this replay, you already mentioned that Erasmus made like a pretty big mistake with his build
Yeah.
here. So can
Yeah, the
you let us know
Fireborn.
what it is again?
Yeah, so he brought the Fireborn in the High Elf mirror, and the Fireborn do flaming attacks, but the thing is, Dragon Princes have an innate 70% fire resistance, and on top of that, 20% physical resistance. So they're going to be negating like all the damage the Fireborn do to them, unless it's yeah. And dragons themselves also do fire damage, which although dragons are good, um, they're not going to do the best versus Dragon Princes if the Dragon Princes get a surround on them because the flame resistance as well. Although they can still kill models sometimes because they just have high weapon strength, but still not as effective.
So
But his Cav is not going to beat yours at all just because he brought the Fireborn. Like they're basically worse than Silver Helms against your Cav right now.
okay, interesting. So it's it's fair to say, I guess, then that my build's better than his, or
Yes, for
okay,
a High Elf mirror, definitely.
yes, okay. So about the Dragon Princes, they are actually they're from what I hear, they're not that great against SEM, so like single entity units. Like,
No, not normally because they have really low armor piercing, but they do have
mhm.
pretty high charge, um, and good physical resistance and okay combat stats before they get the low half. But dragons don't have the most armor in the world. Like Star Dragon only has 80 armor, so the low AP is not going to matter too much. Like if you're like against a Stegodon, they're not going to do very well, but against a dragon, if they get the charge, like if dragon lands
Okay.
on top of your white lions and you charge with the dragon princes, you can get a surround and do a lot of damage on that Star Dragon.
All right. That's no. Anyway, I think that's that's both of the builds, so we can actually. I'm gonna do a countdown. So in 3, 2, 1, unpause. Okay, so here we go. We are starting, and right now I'm actually moving towards him. And I'm going to be attacking because I have no missiles, and like using breaths does not count as attacking, so I'm going to actually have to move forward. But I am actually preparing the attack. Here on the right, I decide to bring back my Moon Dragon, though, because I see that his Star Dragon is going towards it, and it wouldn't be a great engagement for me, I think, so that's why I pulled it back. Now I'm preparing with the Star Dragon to see what I can hit here. I'm trying a Breath attack on the Swordmasters, and I hit both the Spearmen and the Swordmasters, so...
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, against moving targets, that's like more than I expected, I guess. So
Yeah.
I'm very happy with that. There's an engagement on the right here, which I think should go okay for me, potentially. We'll see, because I have a Lariel there. I'm a bit slow with the Spearman, though, but we'll see. And also on my left, I am trying to engage these Fireborn here with my Star Dragon and Dragon Princes, but... Oh, I'm actually sending the Dragon Princes into the Sisters of Avalorn, so... right now, how do you say the game's going?
So this right engagement with your Star of Avalorn is going well. Your Moon Dragon actually is beating the Star Dragon. Your Dragon Princes are beating his Dragon Princes. In the back line, your Dragon's getting taken out a little bit by the Fireborn, but you got onto the Sisters of Avalorn, and the Star Dragon isn't surrounded, so he can get back up into the air. And your White Lions are doing pretty decent against the Swordmasters. The Swordmasters are basically hitting their combat effectiveness. They're not going to be too impactful on the rest of the battle, and you still have another full health Dragon Princes. So as long as you secure the, like, if you take out the Sisters of Avalorn and take out that Star Dragon and that Dragon Princes on that flank, I think you'll have a pretty commanding lead.
Yeah, and basically as we're saying that Sisters of Avalorn is dead, so that's gonna free up the Dragon Princes. I'm sending the Star Dragon to my right flank now, so I can support it. So my White Lions actually lost, which was... For me at least, it actually surprised me because I did a lot of damage to them with the Breath attack, and the White Lions were still unable to beat the Swordmasters even with that. I think I took about half the unit, it was?
Yeah, I think it's just because Swordmasters still had their martial prowess active. Had that been dropped, then the White Lions would have won. Also, I don't think you got the charge bonus of the White Lions. I didn't see that though.
Okay, that would have been a problem. So here my Star Dragon is also being chased by his Star Dragon after he got a Tempest onto my Star Dragon. And I'm not sure if he's gonna prepare to do a Breath attack here. And I'm also doing Earthblood here. Actually, an Overcast Earthblood. I tend to overcast Earthblood a lot, which might be problematic for me. But in this case, it seems to be working out okay. He does do a Breath attack and does kill a couple of my Spearmen. And I did a Breath attack of my own earlier with my own Star Dragon, and that whiffed completely and didn't really do anything. But right now, I'd say it's looking pretty good.
Yep. Actually, looks like your White Lions might finish off the Swordmasters over here. It's kind of two beat up units, but yeah. Star Dragon is going back. Your Lord's in a little bit of trouble, but she'll probably be fine since it's, as long as she doesn't stay there too long. Or doesn't get charged by the dragon.
Yep. And I did actually pop an Arcane Conduit, I think so. And now I popped a star on my Lord, so that should actually be fine. He is targeting a Lariel though, so that it could still be problematic, though I am getting in with my own Star Dragon. I also want some healing, but I think I'm technically still out of the Star of Avalorn in that position, just barely.
No, now he
So yeah.
has his Star of Avalorn in there too.
Yes, star against star. It only affects his units, right? So it would be crazy if it actually affected my own as well.
That'd be pretty
Yes,
cool.
yes, just to heal your opponent's units.
Yeah.
So I did manage to rout his Alaria, and at this point it's basically pretty much over. It's just dragons against dragons over here.
Yep. Fireborn only got 25 kills. I think most of those are against the white lions in there.
So yeah.
And there's army losses.
I guess like this game was more decided by the build than micro, I guess. I suppose because that Fireborn. Like you said
Yeah,
I
you didn't
was,
give him a lot of
yeah,
options. Your build definitely made it very difficult
yes,
for him.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, in this matchup, I do like to bring like a lot of dragon princes and 2 dragons. I don't know. I just like it. I feel like it's strong. I don't know if people consider this cheesy. I'm not entirely sure, but this is what I like, at least.
Yeah, it's fun to use. Some people
Yeah.
might, but I mean, and it's a high elf mirror. That's kind of what you expect sometimes in a high elf mirror.
Right. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the dragon princes. One of them got 3 chevrons. The star dragon also got 3 chevrons, so that did great. The white lions surprisingly didn't do this well here, despite them actually, having an engagement against a unit that was actually pretty depleted. But it's fine. I mean, at least the Sword Masters were ineffective after they killed the White Lions. But yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I took necessarily the best engagements in this game, but like I took the engagements well enough to win, I guess, considering.
Yeah, like you maybe could have overloaded on in some areas, or maybe didn't need to land on the Fireborn with your Star Dragon, but none of those mistakes are really that bad, and honestly, they're fine
Yeah.
decisions, and you still won.
Yeah, well, that was that was I actually thought that I was going to lose this before I started the game. I don't know why. And then when I saw his build, I was pretty happy because I had more dragons and more dragon princes. But I didn't consider the fireborn thing at all. Like I had no idea how much fire resistance the dragon princess had until you told me.
Yep, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the game and the match. So I move forward to round 4 of the losers bracket. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Follow me on social media. I'll see you all next time.